Hello. Sorry for all the weirdness at the start of this stream. Apparently Twitch was like, what? Attach your Twitter account to Twitch for your anniversary stream? Nah, that's not gonna happen. Go fuck yourself. So I just sat around for freaking 10 minutes trying to connect Twitch to Twitter, which still hasn't worked. It still hasn't sent out that tweet. So anyone who follows me on Twitter to get information on the stream, oops, can't do much about that. And hey, Orzo, welcome. It's been one whole year of spaghetti and madness. One whole year. And it's gonna be a lot, hopefully, that I can get done this stream, as in information and updates on the future of the stream, etc., because there's going to be some interesting stuff that I have planned that I'll reveal probably as we get going, as more people hopefully shuffle in so that more people hear it. Of course, I'll also tweet about it. At least I can manually do that. Fucking Twitch. But, yeah, hopefully more people will be here to hear it live. Where the hell did I put this? Why do I always lose where I put the things I'm about to stream? There it is. Thanks, man. This 1 year has been very, how do I put it? Very spaghetti-based, basically. It's been pretty difficult due to my particular environments. That I don't have a very good environment, no matter where I am for streaming. So, the fact that even anyone is here to actually watch this stuff, in how inconsistent my stream times are, how just all around bad some of the things go, it's, pretty amazing. And hopefully this volume is good. It sounds like it's a tad low. And I forgot to plug the damn controller in. So one of the things that I wanted to do actually for this stream, there's a lot of things I wanted to do, even though this is the quote-unquote anniversary stream, because it's the 1 year anniversary, I wasn't really planning on... Oh, go fuck yourself, game, please. Yep, you're not reading the controller. Okay, let's exit that. I wasn't planning on doing too much big, because I knew that, this isn't particularly the best day due to it being the holidays, people being around, that sort of thing, for doing a large anniversary stream. There we go. So, this isn't really going to be the biggest thing. We might do something a bit bigger during the summer when it's a lot easier for me to do stuff. But, regardless, I wanted to at least do something interesting, and this is one of the interesting things that I wanted to do. A lot of people, when I was looking around at Shopkeep, because I originally found Shopkeep before Recettear, basically, you want to function? Thank you. Basically said that, Shopkeep and... Yeah, let me re-English that entire sentence. Basically, Shopkeep gets compared to Recettear a lot, and Recettear sort of has set a standard, at least on Steam, for Shopkeep management sort of games. I also should really get, like, a background border for the stream, looking at the nice black spaces. I can't do much about that now. So I figured, I'm gonna compare the two, see how things work. And what's different, what's good about one, bad about the other. There's a lot of interesting things with them. I'm not starting at the very beginning with any of them. In fact, I'm in, like, week 3. And I'm pretty much guaranteed to not make that fucking... Look at that. Today's the 30th. I have to the 36th to make 500,000 picks. That ain't happening. Guarantee you that ain't happening. I've barely made the freaking 200,000, and I also don't know how to expand the shop. Which is something I should probably figure out how to do, but it hasn't told me yet, so... And I think I fucked up already, so god damn it.
何を置こうかな。何がいいかな。
I want to keep that survival knife. However, we can sell this. I don't know what is in and what isn't in at the moment. Oh, this is good. Sell that. And that, because I can up the prices. So, this game, just right off the bat, this game is more story-oriented and linear. What the fuck's that doing there? Put that here, and we'll put this one right here is like display stuff, the really important big stuff, because it's right by the window. So it's the most important of the stuff that we can do. As you see in the top corner where it says like opening the shop will take 1 period of time, you are very, very, very limited on time in this game. Really limited. More limited than in Shoppe. Yeah, open the shop, and oh, this crazy person. Desire a weapon. What's my, like, most expensive weapon I can sell you? You're pretty terrible at haggling. Pretty sure I can nail you for, like, that or more, honestly. Yep. Give me all the money, I need it. Or the fucking fairy Yakuza is gonna come and break my kneecaps. She plays Recette. She has this fairy named Tear, who I'm pretty sure is a major shyster. This fairy... This seem really loud, because I feel like I have to scream over this game, by the way. Just gonna turn it down. Just a tad. Hopefully that's better. So basically the story of it is, your father ran off to do whatever. The old wolves, you know? He went off to do whatever and racked up, apparently, a huge debt that this fairy, who's part of some loan company, has come to collect. But instead of collecting it, or just seizing your house, she proposed the idea of you opening an item shop and paying it off every week, with each week it getting larger and larger. Yet, the first thing that keyed me off that this person's probably full of shit is that she wouldn't tell you how much the actual loan size is. She's like, nah, you'll faint. And it's like, oh, bullshit. So, there was that. Then there's this thief lady who's actually in the shop at the moment. Which sounds terrible, but she's there. She's actually pretty cool. Who you can play as, but it's we'll get to that point in a minute. The one right up there right in the front there. But, and she was like, if you're lying, don't, basically. I think she caught onto it, and that's the first time the game itself has hinted at the fact that this fairy might be full of shit and just getting money from you. There's been a few other times afterwards, but that's like the major one. About getting clothes. Oh, well, I don't know if I have clothes. I have robes. Here, get this. Oh yeah, that will do. Nice. Yeah, sometimes you have to make sure you have just the right thing for these guys, because they'll come in there and be like, yo, I want this. And you might not have it. Like, I had a bunch of stupid little kids, I hate children in this game. They're like, I want candy, or I want books. Okay, candy's fine, I've got plenty of that crap. Books, not so much. But I'll go and sell it to them, give them the normal price that you have to run. They're like, I don't have the money. Well, go fuck yourself, because you ain't getting it. And then they complain, and your character's like, oh, I'm so bad at this, when you're really not. An order for treasures? Oh yeah, you also get, like, orders as well. You can... Oh, that's up? Damn. Oh shit, that is too. I need to really put that stuff out. And that. God damn it, what am I doing? Okay, you need to take that. Shit, she doesn't tend to have the money. Fuck. I'm gonna give you both of those. love Recettear, lots of fun. Recettear so far, what I've been going through with it is fun. When comparing it to Shopkeep, which we'll get the Shopkeep later, I honestly think they're very different games. They both use shops as a basis for what they're doing, but don't shaft me. Come on, don't shaft me. Oh my god, son of a whore, really. I don't have the ability to keep going lower here for you. The 107 is accept. Go fuck yourself. I can't sell them any cheaper. You have the things you asked for, the treasures? By all means, treasures, yes. Yes, I've got those. You see, the thief lady over there decided to... Why can't I sell the odd statue to her? Or the odd, vase to her. That was a treasure, right? Fuck. Okay. That's weird. I could sell it to the other woman, but just not her. Take it. You can't... God damn it. Why do they... Just because you buy in bulk doesn't mean you're getting it cheaper. Just take it. Fuck me, please. Getting a lot of buffering. How are things on my end? Frames are looking fine. I'm streaming to the same bitrate. It's... I'm gonna have to put this one on your net. I haven't had any issues so far. See if there's anything potentially causing problems, but no, I don't see anything. The only issues I've had today was Twitch and Twitter. So, bitrate's fine. So yeah, the first thing you'll notice... Oh, this cunt. I'm gonna order 2 books and you want them in 3 days? Yeah, okay. They're gonna be shitty books, but, enjoy. Oh yeah, another thing, this game has a lot of voice acting, so... For story-based things, get ready for me to do voice acting. But this right now is, yeah, I'll take that, and I will high price it, like 200%. Actually, not 200%, because she won't accept that. She'll probably accept that, though. Yeah. There's no way I'm making that 500,000. No way. Barely made the 200,000. Tried refreshing it. It's okay so far. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm sorry that everything is going to hell today, apparently, for me in streaming. Showcase item, romantic cape, yeah, you can take that for, 120. High price, they'll pay about 2010? Really? 210? Because I've always been going about less than 200. God damn it, no wonder why I'm not making enough money. You'll probably pay that for it, yeah. No, you can't ask me to lower it, just accept. Like I said, if I don't get this money, the fairy Yakuza is gonna come and break my kneecaps. Again, there's no way in hell I'm making that money. Yeah, exceeded expectations, they say, before they force me to eat broken glass. Still having issues? Man, I don't... What is this? The price of shields has increased? Do I even own shields? Price of accessories? Fuck. Someone is searching for the monthly issue of Booze of the World. Well, I guess we can go buy it. And maybe talk to the guild about potentially expanding my, place. Magnet necklace. See, there's all this, but I tend not to buy a lot of it, which is probably, Ooze of the World. You know what? Maybe we'll just buy 2 of them. Why the fuck not? Oh, food. Food is cheap. Peach tin. Shortcake at... Oh, well, the price is down, but they aren't exactly selling it to me at a down... Yeah, they are. We'll We'll make a hell of a profit on this. Fake DMs. Yeah, I don't mind if I do. The food industry saved my ass last week for this. Like, really saved my ass. Oh yeah, the person next to Recettear, that's the fairy. Yeah, I don't trust it. At all. Someone's looking for booze of the world. Let me talk to you guys. You guys have... Yeah, expansion. How do I do that? So it costs 10,000, apparently. Why not? Why not waste 10,000? And, again, risk having our kneecaps broken. Maiden's bracelet. Yeah, I think I will. I'm really needing the most expensive shit I can get. I need a slime liver. Azure and... Ooh, yeah, I think I will. That stuff sells a lot. And I can't get any of this shit, because I don't even know what half of it's required for. So, another giant difference between this, besides the insane time management, this game is a lot more stressful, in my opinion, due to time management. You fuck up on something, and you could really screw yourself for the entire week. I haven't lost a week yet, and not had the money, but I'm sensing this one's likely going to be the week where I do. I haven't used this person a lot. As you can see by the level, I've been using her a lot. She still has this damn rusty dagger, because every time she comes in to buy one of my survival knives, I go to sell it to her, and she's like, nah, I don't got the money, yo. I'm not giving it to you for free, or base price, bitch. This dude's alright as well. I haven't used him yet, but I'm also, not really sure if I want to. He's level 15, though. But what does he have? He has a leather glove. Didn't I sell you a better glove, dude? I won't wear a lot of the stuff that I have, to be honest. I don't really know if I want him to be on here. I'm just getting used to using some of them. Like, her, I know how to use her. Give her a survival knife, give her some food, we're good. I know how to use her pretty well. I didn't at first. I was terrible with this person at first. It was really fucking ugly. Louie's always your fave. Louie's pretty cool. I've been using her a lot. I like her speed. I don't like her range. Her range really just blows hard. But, okay, let's get Shrek. So this is the major difference with this game and enemy attack power doubled. Go fuck yourself. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Jesus. Yeah, so in Shopkeep, obviously, you don't have this sort of a thing. You have adventurers. Well, you have a adventurer. Not in the... You don't get her, your adventurer at the beginning of Shopkeep in this most recent update. Yeah, God, her range makes those things terrifying. God, motherfucker. No, get out of here. Come swing at me. Thankfully, I'm already partly up a level. Yeah, even with Shopkeep's adventurer, you don't actually get to play as the adventurer himself. So, at least as of yet, you don't. But in this one, you do, so I need toothpicks for that. Oh, hi, Pumpkin. That's... God damn it. I'm doing really terrible right now. Like, really terrible. You come here. Maximum cuckening. So one hit and I could still probably die. We're gonna have to eat. This is just a bad freaking thing I got on here. Double damage. But the first time I used her, it was awful. No, get that shit out of here. I got, what was it? Enemy defense up. And I was used to using Louis, who my Louis by that time was like, motherfucker. Miss once, get cupped. My Louis at the time was, was like level 20 or pretty close to where he is now. I haven't used him too much since I've used her. But, getting used to her and the amount of damage she was doing, which was literally fuck all, it was brutally bad. Oh, come here, pumpkins. Come on, do your landing, someone. Good. Jesus. Those things are really annoying, along with these. With this character, dear God, those things are terrifying. They're the most terrifying. You miss once, and they come up there and just tickle your scrot, and it ain't pretty. Or, oh my fucking God. This double damage, please. It's making me have to... No, you fucking slimes, for Christ's sake. Slimes of all enemies. And I am by no means unfamiliar with this type of, action JRPG genre, for Christ's sake. I just got done playing Yiz only freaking a few months ago. This is not Yiz tier. Which is the thing I keep telling myself every time I get wrecked. It's not Yiz tier, man. It's easy. This is like baby tier compared to Yiz. But, I still managed to get, pumpkin smashed here. Not to be mistaken with the Smashing Pumpkins, which is a band. I don't really listen to a lot of the Smashing Pumpkins, to be honest. I don't listen to a lot of actual bands much anymore. I kind of listen to just, ambient music or video game soundtracks are pretty good. I should probably head back up for the XP, honestly. Going up a level saves me a lot. Also, I just realized sometimes you can hear my controller's clackening, because I do play this game with a controller. I think it's a lot better with a controller than with a keyboard. I kind of get a little screwed up with the keys in this game and a keyboard. Oh, hi. You just phased right through a chest. Blow me. Oh, maximum blowing. Come on. This is... Yeah, bad would be a great word for whatever this dickery is. One of you things come over here, do your business, Ooh, what's this? Gaseous grass. I don't know why I like gassy grass. Come on, girl, you really need to go up a level here. Ooh, does this thing surround? No. How about no? This no. We're noping right out of this. We are opting to nope. Yeah, this game, honestly, the dungeons to me seem like the most stress-free, peaceful areas. Like when you're actually doing the shopping and everything, you're really stressed for time and making sure to get, there we go, nice. Making sure that you get everything, like, sold and ready before you reach that deadline. This is one of the, I guess, major complaints I have for this game. And it's that you're just so, like, restricted on time that you really can't experience everything, per se, with what this game has to offer. Because I get the feeling it has a lot to offer, even like the decorating and stuff. I really don't feel the desire to do any of said decorating, just because if I do, I'm gonna waste money, and I have to waste time to go buy stuff. So it's just like, okay, you're gonna be a problem, aren't you? So yeah, there's a lot that, though I think this game is all around good, I just really wish it maybe wasn't so time restricted. Oh, were you planning on going back in the other pumpkins? No, you're gonna be pie. I wonder if I can actually make pie in this game, like craft pie, you dick. Ooh, I want those, just let me make survival knives. Which aren't really cutting it anymore in prices. I feel like I need to really sell a lot more. Hey there, you wanna fall? It's okay, maybe not in this situation, please, pumpkin. So yeah, I think that's not really good. You've never found the shopping part stressful. It's almost designed that you're going to fail at least once unless you're amazing, and you're fine with that. What happens when you fail? Like, again, does the fairy Yakuza come up in there and it's just like, well, your house is now mine, and now we have to sign a contract where you get your kneecaps broken, and your child, your firstborn child, whenever you decide to have that, because the character is like a fucking teenager, and noticeably young. Like, your firstborn child will, be sacrificed to us, and this is gonna be like some of, like, Irish folklore fairy, not Legend of Zelda fairy. I am getting cucked. Like, maximum cuckening is happening while I'm talking. Eat the apple. Because I haven't failed yet, but I'm pretty certain I'm gonna fail this, this week's, because I barely made the 200,000. Barely. Do you not? Really? Did I just let that slime do that to me? Walnut bread, how much does that heal? That heals 10. How much does the apple heal? 15. When you fail, you start again from day 2, but you keep everything except your money. Motherfucker. I don't know how I feel about that. Keeping everything except your money. I see where that's valuable, because then you can still do the crafting and whatnot. Wooden helm. Well, that's shit. I don't even know if I can craft them. Man, I'm really not making it look like I did well with Yiz. With how I'm playing with this. Jesus Christ. Like I said, this is nothing compared to Yiz. Yeah, look how bad I'm doing. This should not be difficult for me. I know I can't care anymore. Thank you. Because it's interesting that they basically make it seem like you're gonna fail, because the entire... Like, I've only a couple of times... That thing's gonna hit me, isn't it? No. I had to scratch my nose. I've only... Oh, nose, please. It's only been a couple of times that I've gotten anything other than exceeded expectations. Scrap plate, that's useless. So... Hey there, you wanna... Thank you. Just show me your ass, that's always good. So, if you fail when almost every day you get exceeded expectations, it's like, that's weird, and I don't like this fairy person, because, again, I'm pretty sure she's okay. Yeah, let me just get wrecked by flying sperm whales. Normal. Just every day in the woods here, flying sperms. worry about where they're facing. You just keep hitting them and they'll turn around. I also like to explore everything in these areas, because you never know what you're going to find, and the XP is good for keeping you alive. Even though the character costs more as they go up levels, which is to... Yeah, that... Good. Good. We don't need that 20 HP. Didn't need it at all. Yeah, I think this motherfucker, this and just the, like, due dates are the two biggest differences with Shoppe and Recettear. I guess also the way that you manage the shop is different. You don't really haggle with, oh no, with the customers in Shopkeep. You just sort of, you set a price and they either accept it or they fuck off. There's no real... That motherfucker, are you kidding me? Put this wooden helm somewhere where we don't need it. Yeah, I'll definitely take those. Of course, in this game, you also don't have people coming into your store and being like, what the fuck, and throwing things on the floor like you do in Shopkeep. Been having a lot of that of recent with the new update. This dude came into my shop just last night. I was trying to test it for OBS. Just spoiler, Shopkeep still does not work well with OBS. It's still really unstable and you're gonna get a maximum of 15 frames. I'm gonna apologize about that in advance. But yeah, this guy comes in, picks up a wooden shield, just is like, what the boom, and throws it into the fucking air, like, ceiling high into the air. You've actually always found the haggling the least interesting part of Recettear? Well, once you figure out what, like, I don't even look at the price, I just look at the percentages. Once you figure that out, I understand how that could be kind of like, whatever. But, close, well, that's marvelous. How about you just not, man? This is the first fucking floor, for Christ's sake. Or is it the second? I forgot, honestly. Yeah, this is the second floor. Nope. Nah. Let's not. But yeah, once you understand, like, just the percentage ranges for the... Fuck you. For, each type of character, then, yeah, I can see why it would be a tad dull. Recovered 5, that's SP. Should have probably read that. Yeah, that would have been cool, because those are worth a bit of money. Where am I? Yeah, that's where I am. Yeah, actually it's just always like 104% to almost always get the near pin bonus and done. Near pin bonus? What the hell is that? I just send it usually, like, I know this person's going to prefer this person's gonna prefer that type of a thing. Like the kids. I almost never sell to the kids, because I really don't think going at their fucking prices is worth it. They're like, oh, I want it at like 113 for your most expensive item in the shop. It's like, nah, you fuck off. 113% for my most expensive. No, I'll be happy if you get it 125. Can you land, buddy? Damn, I hate those pumpkins. One of the most hated enemies. Don't even think of eye beaming me. I do not need your eye boogers. Yeah, exactly. It's always like 104 to... Oh, wait. You already said that. I don't think the pin thing was ever explained. At least, if it was, I didn't pay any fucking attention to it. Which isn't surprising. I mean, the main reason why you're not seeing this from the beginning is, one, so that I kind of know that this game's gonna work on stream, and to blow me. Yes, that's the second reason. There's no need for me to change that at all. The second reason is just blow me. I just let him do that. Cute. We are gonna get wrecked. We have no food, do we? Nope. No food, no healing. Yeah, this is... I assure you, I don't do this bad when I'm just not streaming. It's only because I'm streaming. I'm gonna blame it on that. Defense power doubled for everyone! Oh, great. Everyone. Yeah, ganbatte indeed. Yeah, we're gonna be spamming this. Except this only does half, like, damage compared to her. And, oh yes, candy apples. What do we want to get rid of? Probably this. Nobody buys that, and I don't know what the fuck they use it for. Fuck out of here. Do not need you coming over here like some tentacle porn thing. Fuck, it's SP. The pressure's on to do well, so you'll screw up. You know, the interesting thing is I generally don't even care if I do well while on stream. Like, I mean, if you were around for any of the Yiz streams, there was no doing well on that. The only pressure to do well for that was just so that we could actually get on to the rest of the game. Don't even come at me, son. I'm gonna eat that fucking egg muffin. Yeah, this is this chick's best thing right there, in my opinion, is that. I don't really like her spider web thing. I don't really like, her fire thing. I don't use it much, honestly. What the fuck do I want to get rid of? I don't know what to use that for. Wish I could drop her damn rusty dagger. Just keep the freaking survival knife. It'll be a lot better in the long run, woman. No, you want to get back in there, dear? Just, yeah, recovers 20-something, yeah. I think the reason why I do so shitty while streaming is just because my attention's very much distracted. It's divided. Because I'm trying to have a conversation, read the chat, get cucked by slimes, you know, that sort of thing. It's all just part of a day's work. See, continuing to get cucked by slimes. Maybe the streaming is slightly lowering your frame rate, so it's throwing off your timing. Good excuse, right? Yeah, that works. Once again, bad frame rate's gonna come later. I tried to talk to the devs and ask the devs of Shopkeep about, like, is there a conflict with OBS and Shopkeep? Because I've seen Shopkeep streamed with good frames. You know, I mean, the game itself is somewhat unstable, and I think that's the major issue. But I have seen it streamed where it's, you know, better frames than what I was giving you guys last time I streamed it. And, well, you're gonna learn to carry more, because, again, that's a fin, and we kinda need that. Got a lot of toothpicks. A lot of bat wings, too. I really don't know what to use bat wings for, to be entirely honest. And what else can we get rid of? We're just carrying materials, pretty much, at this point. Covers 24 SP. I kind of want to eat the damn thing, just so I can drop something. Or things I really don't know what they're Ooh. Standard charm, I'll take it. Don't care if it's standard. Nope. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you can do that to me. It's fine. Yeah, you too. Do that to me as well. It's fine. I like getting hit. It feels good. She enjoys it. She's a bit of a masochist. It's fine. candy. That's not good. I don't really care about the candy. Really, only the kids buy the candy a lot of times. And they sit there and cheat me out of sales, so I'm like, nah, fuck you. See, now I'm thinking, if what you said was somewhat true, if you get to keep everything that you got if you fail a week, yet just go back to the second day, isn't it good then to just spend a week just to do this, and then be like, well, fuck you, fairy, I'm just gonna go back in time, and, oh god, sperm whales. And then just have everything, just spend the whole week adventuring, and then redo the week and sell it. Like, is that how they want you to do the game? Because if you ask me, if that's the case, I do not want to get blown up. It seems like it would have been better than for... Fuck you. Seems like it would have been better for them to give you 2 weeks. God damn these sperms! Oh, motherfucker, please. What? What was that? What cheat was that? We are gonna get wrecked. We have 2 HP. We have no way of healing. Oh, blow me. The fuck was that cheap shit? Get the fuck out! No. Do not even drop me food. Yes, you could do that, but where's the fun in the game if you don't at least try? Well, I mean, that is true, but I feel like that's something. Oh, nah, oh, nah, nah. You stay back. Do not come anywhere remotely near me. Well, I mean, it's kind of like the same thing with Darkest Dungeon, which is a completely different type of game. Oh, yeah, well, you're not coming anywhere near me. But, like, how you can just take parties, don't give a shit if they live or die, because you can literally replace them if they're low levels. And then just get gold and stuff, which... Darkest Dungeon's a game that I'm not going to be streaming for a while, even though I haven't streamed it in a while. Just because of some of the updates that have, happened. Basically, the game got harder in the wrong kind of way. Don't you dare hit me. Yeah, you both stay right the fuck there and get all of the hits. I didn't even fucking see that thing. You cheap cunt. Oh, what's the good thing to bring? That's worth 14 something. That's 1600. That's good. These, I think, are good things. I don't know what the hell to do with them, honestly. Oh, I have to re-bring my survival knife? Blow me. I don't even know why I went in here. I'm not even gonna do the voice acting for her. You've infuriated me. You get no voice acting. Sensitive subject, no. She's drunk, it's not sensitive. You're just gonna have to read fast. Honestly, I'm kind of fine with not streaming the story of this, to be honest, anyways, because I did start in the middle of this. This might become something I'll stream from time to time, but, I also like how Tear talks from her belly button. Can we just point that out for a minute? Uh-huh. Also, then again, she streams from her tit, or speaks from her tits, so it's fine. Uh-huh. Yeah, again, usually I'd do the voice acting for that, but, it's not that big of a deal. Again, I'm not bothered by not doing it, just because, yeah, we would have the fucking fin fans. So we do have the fin fans, we don't have the crafting things. Perfume staff? You what, mate? I don't have the money for half this shit, honestly. Oh, that stuff is really pricey. But we can make another survival knife. We need tough clothes, and we can make a shirt thing. You got any tough clothes, man? I'll be taking that. What else can we make? Can we make anything else? We need more insect traps. That ain't gonna happen. We need... Ooh. We could also make a muffler. Which might be better if we get the hand-knit muffler thing. Because at least Louis could wear that. He'd probably come in and buy it, too. So where's our mufflers? What the fuck are they? Do you not sell mufflers, dude? Or am I just blind as shit? Pretty sure I'm just blind as shit. Or they don't sell it, actually. Or both. Fuck it. You what? I guess we're just gonna fuse the shirt then, because we can't get the mufflers. We don't have the slime liver for that. We need more shell necklaces, which we would have fucking had if bitch McGee decided to not die. But no, she's like, I just want to die today because sperm whales are gonna come up and slap me about. I don't even know what type of muffler I need for that. So, guess we make the shirt. Adventure is closed. +6, wow. Honestly, aren't that amazing. Oh, what the fuck? Forgot I expanded the store. Yep, worst thing ever. That'd be the third time that I've gotten something less than exceeded expectations. What do you want, Tier? I don't feel like reading you. The final payment is due in a week. I recommend checking the pause menu in order to break the fourth wall. Thank you. See how much you owe for this week. Just tell me right now. Yeah, you could tell me right now, but since you just make up these sizes, just on a whim because you're a giant shyster, nah, she's not gonna tell you. Are you quite sure you wish for me to do that? Yes. Shut up, Recettear. Or Recette, whatever. Yes, just say yes. Just check on your own later, you think? Just prepare yourself to work hard. Don't mind the babies in the background. That was just Recette's sigh. Just really loud. Let us get to work. We have quite a bit to do. That's just Recette crying. The price of food has decreased. Okay. Sword boom has ended. I forgot it was there. We need to move tables. Because you're off-centered and it's driving me nuts. What the fuck is this? Do we have anything worth putting out? I guess we can put that out. Nothing is really on the high right now. What about the odd vase? Where did my odd vase go? No one bought it. It said I had an odd vase because I was able to give it to What's-Her-Face. But now it's just not here. red carpet, longsword. I really don't have shit to give out, do I?
何がいいかな
No, I really don't have shit to put out.
どれにしようかな
There's the maiden's
何を買っ
bracelet.
たねどれにしようか
No,
な
keep it
どれ
there,
にし
woman.
ようかな
Warrior helm, souvenir stuff, sandals, purity ring, I guess.
何がいいかな
Wait, before we do thankful step, here, come here.
何ですか
I need to look at your outstanding orders. What do we have? Due date passed. Well, the fucker wasn't here. 2 weapons, 2 hats. And this idiot wants whatever, I don't care.
どれにしようかな
I don't care if the due date's passed. Wait, what did they want?
何でしょうか
2 weapons and 2 hats.
どれにし
Do
よ
I
うか
even
な
have 2 hats? Yeah, I've got 2 cloth hats. They suck, but, go fuck yourself. Really don't know why I expanded the store, to be entirely honest. I have nothing to sell. Focus staff. And I have this, I guess.
何を
It's not amazing. It's not even
ど
really
れに
good.
しようかな何がいいかな行ってきます
Probably shouldn't blow me.
ただい
Oh, this is gonna be a real sucky one.
ま何がいいかな何がいいかな
Guess we'll just sell
何を
those
買おう
two.
かな何を買おうかな
Man, we have fuck all to sell. This is gonna be disastrous.
開店するよ
Great
い
children.
らっしゃいませ
What's up, Lily? What do you need? Need 2 scarves in 2 days? You think you can get that together for you? Probably not, man. Not gonna lie. We're gonna say yeah, but it's probably not gonna happen, buddy.
へへ
Sorry.
いらっしゃいませ
Fuck do you want?
いくらにし
Okay,
よ
at
う
least this is somewhat useful. Capitalism, ho.
まあしょうがないか
Yes, it will do. Shut up and buy it, kid. Like I said, capitalism, ho. Which is something they apparently say all the time. They're really into calling people hoes. And customers with orders out and cold bad business. Why don't you go fuck yourself, guild master? You gonna buy something? Or do I need my fairy friend, you know, to show you the door? You know what I mean, right?
怒らせちゃったかないらっしゃいませ
What do you want, kid? Do I have a hat? Well, since the 2-hat man's just gonna come at me and bitch, you know what? Yeah, I have a helm. How about that?
違うの
Fuck out of here. I didn't want you anyways.
いらっしゃいませ
You weren't here today, you came to get your order? Yeah, well, too fucking bad. Instead, adventurers were out dying. What do you want? I asked you to sell
いくら
this.
にしようかな
Don't expect shit for money. You're gonna get like 10. Well, go fuck yourself. I don't need that walnut bread anyways. Do I have hat? You're asking me for this again? Fine, take a cloth hat.
いいよいくらにしようかな
Now you were saying 1-4 is about the sweet spot, so let's try that. It's that— what?
いくらにしようかな
Excuse me, woman? Get the fuck out of here, you're not even gonna take it for more than that. Please. Stupid children. This is desired. Damn straight. This is the kind of person I'm talking about. Wonder how much I can rack this up. Probably for a full 130. Yep. She'll take like anything. I feel like I could charge her $1 million and she'd give it to
レ
me.
ベルアップ
was a lot of dickery. Price of weapons has decreased. Fucking great. Just great. The sweets is normalized today's dungeon
どれにし
index.
ようかな。何を
Get this shit off of here.
どれにしようかな。
Hell no, I'm not selling this stuff when their price is low.
行ってきます。
I don't really want to go to the town square. And probably do like another 20 or so minutes, maybe do another dungeon if it ever opens up. Yeah, this stuff I want. Police muffler, eh? Golden scales, books. More food. I feel like we're gonna need that considering how much we just died last time we were in the dungeon. Ham sandwiches sell for a lot. Boring. See, now that you've told me that I can just, you know what, give no shits. I feel like I can just buy whatever and not care because they're just gonna give me the thing anyways. It's really just taken a lot of the stress out of it. Whatever, we'll see what that does. Now I can fuse something, right? No, wait, no I can't. I had the stuff to fuse it, but I wasted on a shirt. Motherfucker, now I gotta go kill rabbits. Reading is reaching an all-time high of popularity among young women. Fuck. Price of shields is normalized. Town square belongs to everyone. Please pick up your trash. Trashy mofos.
何を置こうかな。
I didn't buy books, did I?
何がいいかな。どれにしようかな。どれに
We only
しよ
have
うか
3
な。
books. We're gonna attract the wrong kind of people. Why is food cheap still? Everything that I want to sell is cheap.
何がいいか
Crap,
な。
why am I putting that there? Shit, put that there if anything.
どれに
Not
し
gonna
よ
make
う
much
か
of
な。
a profit, but,
どれにしようかな。
this is bound to end in disaster.
お店開けますよ。いらっしゃいま
Last time things hit popularity, I had like a drove of men come in and buy all of my swords. It was kind of scary.
せ。いくらにしようかな。
Take it.
いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れた
God, I
よ。
wasted so much money on things.
いらっしゃいませ。
What do you need, Louis? Louis, why the Sam hell do you want to wear that? You have parade armor. It's a lot better, dude. The fuck you
いくら
doing?
にしようかな。
まあそのくらいか。
ありがとうございました。
I don't know why you want to wear that, dude. It looks ugly on you anyways. You just need to burn it. What do you want,
あ
girl?
のね。
Can you get a book? Can you go kill yourself? I hate children in this game. They're the most whiny pieces of shit.
これなんかどうでしょう。いく
Yeah,
らにしよ
you'll
うか
read
な。
whatever that is, and you'll like it.
いいよ。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
What do you want again? You just bought a book! Why does she want more books? Do you think booze of the world is appropriate for you, kid? Do you really need to learn about mixed drinks? Are you an alcoholic at this age?
いいよ。
You don't have the money for this.
高いよ。
See? You don't have enough. Get the fuck out of here. You don't need to learn about drinks anyways. You're too young for that. Children, man. They come up in here thinking they can freaking buy that. Kids gonna learn about booze sometimes. Not that time, not from this store. Next thing you know, it'll be like the greatest scandal of the century. Recettear teaching young children about water shrooms. Teaching young children about booze. What has the world come to? What are these void crystals good for? I don't want to put them out like that though.
どうしようかな。
お店開けますよ。
いらっしゃい
Only
ませ。
3 people, really?
こういうのを探してるんだけどさ。
You can get you something warm. How about a muffler? It's real warm, and it's expensive as shit.
まあ、それでいいか。
Yes, I do think it'll do. Now buy it. Because it's you, I'll give it to you at that
ありがとうござい
price.
ました。
Mostly because I want you to wear it.
こんにちは。
2 weapons, you'll come pick. Whatever.
ありがとうございました。
If I'm open, sure. Wow, 2 customers. Today suck
お疲れ
knobs.
様でした。
We made a profit at
まあまあ頑張りました
Well
ね。
done, wow. We're really just fucking it up today.
さあ、仕事しますよ。
今日も頑張っていこ
Price of long swords has decreased. Price of food has normalized. Today's weather. Everything.
う。行ってきます。
Okay, can we dungeon for once? Thank you. We need to redeem ourselves. You're not going anywhere. We're taking Louis. Why are you wearing the wooden chest? Louis, what are you doing? I got you the parade armor for a reason. Now look what you're wearing. Are you kidding me, son? Oh, you dumb motherfucker, what are you doing? Why? Why did you think this was smart, man? What made you think that's smart? Spent all that fucking money on that for you, you daffy cunt.
さて、行きましょうか。
頑張ってください。
God damn it. Forget he's a bit slower. Louis, man, what the hell are you doing wearing that?
拾ったよ。
Might as well wear the raincoat. Don't you dare fire me, man. Fuck out of here with that. Oh god, there are 2 of them. I thought there were 1. Why am I just blind? Man, I was having some serious blind moments last night while playing Binding of Isaac. Which I did buy that game finally.
大丈夫？
I deserve that. I knew that was gonna happen. God damn. I gotta really readjust the Louis' speed. But yeah, I played Binding of Isaac for a bit. That's gonna hurt. Nope. Found that I completely suck at the game, no surprise. And that, again, I'm blind, just running into things, completely oblivious to everything around me, really. He doesn't have many skills for being level 20. I feel like What's-Her-Face already had her 3rd skill. Maybe I was 25. But yeah, might get some ball sack streams soon. Or not necessarily soon, but eventually. And for me, quote-unquote, redeeming last dungeon entry, it's not really working out that well. Louis doesn't do much damage. Who the fuck are you? Wait, are you that lost girl again?
こんにちは。
Yep, you're that lost girl again. Sup.
あら。
I guess I should probably do some voice acting for him, eh? Oh my, welcome. Welcome. Wait, this cannot possibly be your home. Hmm? And then baby, so this is why I shouldn't do voice acting. Oh my, no, this is not my home. Where am I exactly? This really is going from mildly amusing to deeply disturbing. How is it possible to have so little spatial awareness? I do seem to run into two of you often when I come this way. Do you by chance live here? Absolutely not! We actually run an item shop. Sometimes we go inside dungeons with adventurers, get wrecked, you know, that sort of thing. And then we sell what we find in our shop. Oh my, that sounds like a lot of fun, getting wrecked and all. I would like to visit your shop sometime. Yeah, you seem like a cool person. You can be one of our adventurers and get us completely lost. We'd love to have you stop by. The place is on the top of the hill in town. You'll probably not find it and end up walking to the wrong place. The hill in town. Was there a hill? Okay. You know the town market? Head straight to the square from there. I see. And after telling her entire life story, there you go. And then, you turn right. I see. And that's how we met the dragon, and then you just go up the stairs. Remember? Isn't hard, really. Tear, I don't think I can explain this to her. I'm struggling to refrain from all comment. From what? Oh, don't worry, my sense of direction is excellent. I think I can find your shop with no problems at all. But, how? And this is why I attempt to refrain from editorial comment. What? You mean comments? Do you need plurals on that, woman? That reminds me, I haven't yet asked your names, have I? Oh, well, I'm Recette, and this is Tear. Is that so? I'm called Nagi. I apologize for the late introduction, Recette. Tear, it is a pleasure to meet you both, and to have the sentence cut off by dialogue boxes. Pleasure is all ours. See you at the store. Fuck out of here. And then she just fades off into nothing. Come on, Louie, please. I need like a character with a fucking pole arm or something just to hit. I was expecting the lost girl to fuck you. Not to do that, but to, eventually become a companion person that you could potentially, you know, use, and I'm pretty sure that's where that's going. Just... Good job. Sell lots of shit to her. Louis has his better reach, yeah. Yeah, he does! But, motherfucker. Not in my hands, because I'm just like, no, swing sharp thing, and pray for a hit. See, look at this. Why do I think that's going to reach? What makes me believe that's actually gonna reach the enemy? And then I just let those things come right up and give him a little scrotum tickle. A little bit of cuckening never hurt anyone, eh? Do really miss what's-her-face's freaking speed, though. Just being able to run around the dungeon quicker. Because I'm a person who likes to explore everything. I also don't see the point of slime fluid. What the hell is that even used for? I haven't found a single thing that slime fluid is useful for yet. Maybe I just don't know the proper stuff to craft or whatnot, but... yeah, I haven't seen anything that's actually useful. Oh, gonna get away from that. Nope. Also, just realized something. How's the audio in my voice sound? I did some messing around with the audio settings a little bit to try to make them better. Got some new things for my compressor, some new plugins that I can use. I changed some settings thanks to pretty much thanks to Vinny from Vinesauce. When I was giving him some stuff for his compressor, he informed me of some... Why don't you fuck off there, buddy? He informed me of just kind of as an aside, have informed me so I'm just letting them do this to me, of some settings that I could use to, okay, that would be a little better. And by some settings, I mean he just basically mentioned that one of this thing's a lot better than something else, and so I started changing my stuff to it. So hopefully I sound better. I think I've pretty much, like, optimized my audio for the shit quality of my mic. I mean, my mic it's a mod mic. It's not really, like, terrible, but it's also not great. It's a $50 mic, so, I mean, what do you expect? But I don't think I can get my compressor and my voice to sound any better with the current hardware setup that I have. I think I've optimized what I can do with the software for what I have as my hardware. So hopefully, hopefully it sounds better and a little more clear. I know before it sounded like ultra compressed, trying to keep all the noise out, and it's generally worse when I'm at my dorm, but I mean, granted, you don't have the sound of babies when I'm at my dorm, unless you count people whining about exams, then you've got the sound of babies, but once you land and get a little pumpkin pied, yeah, hopefully audio's a lot better. And hopefully I can you please get out of this dungeon with some useful shit. I've kind of just accepted the fact now that I know about that, being able to just restart business. Kind of accepted the fact that I'm not going to be able to make the cash, and I'm just sort of peacefully grinding. Movement speed increased for everyone. Yay, everyone. Oh! No! What's in here? Probably another raincoat, yeah. Yay, raincoats. Get wrecked. Also, I'm just messing around. I guess I should give some of the announcements of things that are gonna happen. Can we not? One thing I'm gonna tell a little bit after I show some stuff. Probably, no, midway through the, no, get the fuck out of here. Midway through the stream, don't stop doing that, buddy. But, one of the things I was planning, and I think, how about you not, and I think Ren kind of gave me the idea for it, and that is, a while back when I basically allowed the, no, that's gonna be bad, that's gonna be horrible, when I, please. Oh, this is getting assy. Trying to have a conversation here, and these things are just coming up and exploding on me. During the week of people, like, deciding what I stream, we had a week where various viewers basically told me what I would stream for this day. Ren was kind of the main one who actually did that, honestly. Him and a couple of others. And, nope. One of the ideas he had, which I've somewhat... I've kind of taken the name and changed what it is, was he had Throwback Thursday, which apparently was his idea of... Fuck you. His idea of playing something apparently that I did, like, earlier that week. I guess a throwback to that week. But I think I've decided to have it more of a throwback to older games, and use that day to grab the cherries. Yes, to grab cherries. That's the game. It's fucking Pac-Man. To, play older games. Some, like, maybe some really old, obscure games. I'm not sure exactly how old. Is that thing still alive? How old the games will end up being? Oh, I'm just letting him get wrecked. Oh, you're gonna be able to carry some more after we eat the fruit. But I do have some things planned for that. I'm thinking like maybe a 10-year or so, this being like old enough to... I just let that slime twice. I let it 3 times. I let this slime, this fucking jello me. Jesus Christ. Oh god, I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy face planting. God, there goes the other set of cherries. We didn't need that food, right? No, that's fine. We did not need that. Yeah, 3... That's like 4 times this slime has just gooed all over Louie's knob. Okay, yeah, I'll slide right into that. Nice. Fuck you, pumpkin. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking Thursdays, starting next year, can be... Assuming my schedule is, you know, acceptable. You definitely do. I'm gonna get wrecked. Yeah, nice. I'm just letting this happen. Thursdays can definitely be a day for looking at and investigating some older games. No, get away from me. I'm thinking some of them might be like stream to completion sort of games every Thursday. Get like 1 or 2 games for Thursday. And stream those. The raincoat is not worth much at all. Then again, can't recover them, so fuck. Again, that ain't worth much either. Windbreaker. I'm not sure if I could craft anything with them. But yeah, I'm thinking like probably an older, longer game and maybe an older, shorter game. Is really picking up the bat wings aren't really worth it, because again, I haven't found anything that I can use them for yet. God, these dungeons are getting huge. Please hit the slime. Don't let yourself get slimed on all over again, Louie. It was really embarrassing, and it was like you shoved Play-Doh down your pants, man. We had to strip you off and then just let that stuff just run down your legs. It was a really ugly business, dude. Don't let that happen again. Oh god, that thing really... That's gonna be fire. Yeah. Good. Oh, let's not. See what's up this way, and then head towards the exit. But yeah, that's one of the things I plan on... Nope. On doing for next year, is investigating some of the older games, because there are a lot of really good old games that are out there that probably don't get enough love on Twitch, or just in general. Old games that people haven't heard of. I mean, one of them that I have planned, and I, actually found out just the other day while looking it up, that there's other ones that were involved with the series, is, fuck off. Get away from me. Do not tickle the scrote. Is, Return to Krondor. A really old game, really good game, but a really old game as well, like 1996. I think. Or that one might have been 98. The first one may have been 96 or 93. So over 20 years. The game's fucking almost old as I am, really. And, that's gonna be one that I've been wanting to stream, and, you know, babies. I've been wanting to stream, but, haven't been able to, mostly due to time and just not actually having the physical disc with me when I'm at uni. And I've got a digital copy of it without a cracked disc. Is one of the difficult SP consumption half. Okay. I don't use that much with him, but
行きましょうか。
maybe I should start. One of the reasons why I actually didn't stream that game a lot is because the disc, damn it, my disc of it is cracked. What happened is, God, this had to have been like 5-6 years ago or more. Back when I had a dog and the dog was still alive. Dog died, unfortunately. Jesus, that would have been like, no, it couldn't have been 5 or 6 years ago, because dog died like 8 years ago. Yeah, so it was a good while. This dog and his fucking giant snout, he was a Doberman, and it's both smart and really fucking clumsily stupid at the same time. The dog knew how to open doors, but just had, like, no control over his own body when it came to movement and spatial awareness. It was hilarious and pretty stupefying at the same time. Please hit him before he fires your nuts. So this dog, what he did, freaking, we had the disc on a table, and he comes over and just, like, the stack of discs knocks them all off with his giant snout. And freaking the disc broke. The disc won. This was a 2-disc game at the time. And it cracked. The disc cracked. And I was able to get it to install and work, but it took for freaking ever to do, so... What is this? A pot stand? Yeah. Ooh, what is this? It's like a pillow? Give me the candy. I don't want the candy. I want the natural heater. What the hell is that? But yeah, that's kind of why, that game hasn't been streamed yet already, because I really think it's something the stream would actually enjoy. It's a great game, really good story. Return to Krondor is based off of the book Return to Krondor by Raymond E. Feist. And really amazingly written. I haven't read the book, but if it's even, like, even as remotely as good as the game was. And of course, you know, how books are generally better than the media that they are adapted into, I'm assuming it'll be freaking amazing, but I haven't read it. It's definitely something that I feel people will enjoy watching. It's really got a kind of a dark atmosphere for it. I guess before the sort of pop culture craze of Lovecraftian, this is kind of what was there. I mean, obviously Lovecraft was long before Feist, but I feel like Lovecraft has only, in recent years, really seen a resurgence of popularity. But this is definitely something that Lovecraft fans could get into. What was the point of this ice? Like, I don't understand the pool. Those will sell for a lot. Jesus. I don't know why anyone would want them. They do sell for a lot. Natural heater. This pillow-like object. Mental fire. Uh-huh. Interesting. Well, let's not die so that we can actually get this shit out of here. I don't know what to use gunpowder for either. You know, just eat the fucking candy. Nope. Every now and then they don't do that. They just float above you and never come down. Of course, the time I'm expecting them to do that, they slam freaking Louie's noggin in. Wait, where am I? Okay, there I am. Kinda depend on this mini-map for finding my way around anything. Another issue that I found while playing Binding of Isaac yesterday. You take that mini-map away from me, and I am just completely lost. No idea where I'm going. What was just over here? How do I find my way back to the boss? Getting Amnesia or freaking Curse of the Lost or something, which I haven't even gotten Curse of the Lost. Cock. Because I haven't been playing too much, so I haven't really experienced any of the curses yet. think I just unlocked those, actually. Because I've been playing the Afterbirth version, and... yeah, it's been I've had I've had like 2 runs where I've actually won out of like maybe 12. Really not good with them. Alright with Kane, suck with Lazarus, like, can't even get the freaking, like, the first, like, real changing point, I guess. Like, freaking, the first time you fight Mom, can't even get to that with Lazarus half the time. Which is strange, because Lazarus is just really just Isaac, just with an extra, like, pill or something he starts with. So I don't understand why I can't manage that. Just bad RNG on my part and sucking ass. Probably the latter more than anything. But yeah, I've been enjoying that a little bit in my spare time every now and then. I'll watch somebody stream or something and have that playing as well. So man, that's why I'm doing bad. Again, my attention's distracted. I found that ever since I started streaming, having my attention sort of divided is kind of, like, needed for me to focus, really. Which makes no sense when you really think about it, but... yeah, that's just gonna happen. Yeah, like, if I try to, like, watch something on YouTube, or just do something without some sort of other thing going on in the background. Basically, if I'm not doing 2 things at the same time, I just fall asleep. I just get tired, bored of whatever I'm doing, and just immediately fall asleep. Let me just, never mind, let me not. I was gonna just be like, yeah, let me just sneak past that. Nope. Guess I can eat these cherries just to keep him alive. And Finn, good. Am I still on the first fucking floor of this dungeon, or is this the second floor? I'm losing track of this. I want to, like, do one good dungeon to redeem ourselves from... I should not talk about redeeming myself at all. Look at this mess. But, you know, try to do better, we'll put it like that, from earlier in our disastrous death that occurred. Anything else we can eat? No. We can drop that and eat this. I really didn't need to do that now that I think about it. Yeah, that probably wasn't smart, because he's about to go up a level, and I doubt I was going to lose 90-something HP by the time I would go up a level. So yeah, after I finish this dungeon, I'm going to show you guys something else that I have planned. Or just some of the stuff that I've been working on for the stream. And some other stuff that I know. I just let him do that. And some other stuff that I have planned for the stream later on as it goes on, and some other things. But, and then we'll go to Shopkeep, so it'll be like a little intermission. Adventure attack power doubled. Okay, good. We can hopefully blast through this. Because again, this, as much as this is an anniversary stream, this is also a comparative stream between Shopkeep and... Can you land, buddy? Shopkeep and Recettear here. Okay, I wasn't expecting him to just automatically explode. God damn, there are bombs everywhere. Damn it, that missed. Come on, asshole. Land. Not on me. Oh, that's gassy grass or whatever. Yeah, I think I want to take that. I get rid of. That's worth 500. Eat the chocolate. Yeah, I want some gassy grass. Nope. Orange, nah, we'll hold off on that. I don't think I'm in any position where I'm going to die anytime soon. I want that void crystal there. Don't you do this to me, buddy. I want this. This stuff's worth a lot of money. Get rid of that. Give me the crystal. I still don't know what I can do with these things, but... No. Learn to carry more. Drop toothpicks or something. Actually, drop that instead of the toothpicks. You can use these for things. Which is another thing I think, we'll get to this again when we look at Shopkeep. I don't want to continuously bring up Shopkeep just yet because we haven't looked at it today. Especially with the new update and everything. But, the crafting in this game right now, I feel, is... I'll be honest, I haven't seen the new crafting since the update. I haven't unlocked crafting yet, because they've made skill points a lot more valuable, since you don't start off being able to sell everything, or automatically, get hit, nope. Automatically being able to craft and stuff like that. You have to unlock that via skill points. Which is... go fuck yourself. Which is fine, I think that's good. It's, it gives you a sense of progression for sure. They've also have tier 1, tier 2 items and stuff, which I feel is maybe a bit Recettear influenced? Maybe. Maybe it was just something they've had planned since the get-go? It's kinda hard to tell. I mean, the development, I think, from what I've heard of the devs, the development of this game started before Recettear's release, so, or the development of Shopkeep, that is. So, they claim that they weren't particularly influenced, at least initially, by Recettear at all. And I'm willing to believe them in that. Whether or not they have been influenced in recent updates and recent times and due to people's suggestions, and I let him do that to me. Can't really tell. But at least initially they weren't. I don't really want to get rid of anything. Get rid of the cloth hat. Let us get our gassy grass. It's the real grass that Snoop likes. No. Yeah, so far, quite a bit of it has been added to Shopkeep since I last streamed. Again, not really much on the stability. I think it's maybe a little stable, but in terms of streaming it, not really. God damn it, what do I want to get rid of? I don't know what to do with the Eternal Ice. I don't own that much gunpowder, so it's worth keeping. I own a lot of bat wings, man. I think we should probably get rid of the Batman's wing jobs and get something else. A standard charm I might be able to fuck you. Might be able to craft with. I'm not sure again, I don't know all the crafting. Yeah, let me just let him do that to me. And by him, I mean the rocks. So I don't really mind. Louis' defense is pretty damn good, despite him deciding that he wanted to go buy and wear a wooden scrap or whatever.
アイテム拾ったよ。
Nope. Instead of the freaking parade armor that I got for him. Rocks fall, you die. It'll happen, I'm sure. I haven't died yet, the rocks. Most of my deaths are due to me just fighting monsters and being stupid about it, really. Like, these things are less than fun to deal with. Oh, really? That didn't hit you, eh? Because you were off screen. That's unfortunate. Couldn't critically pick up that candy. Let me go explore that one area over here. This is why it takes me so long to do dungeons. I have to explore everything. I have to know the entire map and kill everything. I walk into these monsters' home and just brutally slaughter them while picking up their wings and hats. You're still getting buffery. Sorry man. I'm not dropping frames or anything. My frame rate is completely the same. I'm not sure what the issue is with that. If I knew, I would help you, but yeah, I haven't dropped a single frame. Bit rates remain stable the entire time, and I stream at a pretty low bit rate, honestly, due to my own internet incapabilities. Nope. I deny you. If I could stream at a higher bitrate, I would. Actually, at my uni, I probably could stream at like a 2000 bitrate since they upped the internet there. And it would be better, but... Oh! Double Slime Kings! Okay. Not against that. Let me just get rid of... Oh, no. I actually like the Thief Lady for the Slime Kings, to be entirely honest. She, you can just make clones of her and just start wrecking. That's gonna do damage. I should have brought the fruit. Yeah, there's a lot of things I feel like I should have brought, because this could be ugly. It's time to get SadSausage with this. Okay, remember what I said about SadSausage? Yeah, it's time for that to happen. Bullshit. Yeah, you need to eat something, man. Come on, baked yam. SP, fuck! We're ripped. We're ripped. Wait, SP, I might be able to do something with that. Oh, this is getting ugly as knobs. Can't even get close to these things. This is gonna get SadSausage. One hit and it's just rip. I needed that critical. Do not come near me. God damn it. It got big again. Damn it. It's Yiz now. We're reaching Yiz levels of me panicking. Do not reform. Oh no, oh no. They're reforming. Please back away! How did that not hit the little one? food would be real nice right around now. That thing's gonna move any second. Please die. Just need to lure them away from the little slimes. No. Literally, I'm pretty sure if somebody came in here, they would, like, knowing me having played Yiz and not looking at the title of the stream, would probably think I'm playing Yiz again. God damn it, it resized. No, don't do that. That thing's gonna attack. Please get the fuck out of my way! I do not want to be fail-forwarded. Oh, that was almost fail corner worthy. Yeah, one dead. Fucking the butt clench level of intensity right now. Please get, like, mini leveled, man. You need to be small. Yeah, fuck you! Oh, God. The Maximus butt clench. Can I throw away for this? That's a slime liver. No, you're gonna carry more, man. That's a slime liver, too. Awesome. We got slime livers.
とりあえず町に戻りましょう。
Beautiful. That got Yiz tier. I'm not even gonna lie. That really did get Yiz tier. You do have the stuff to fuse with the slime livers, right? Like, this isn't as bullshit, right? We do have stuff we can fuse with this. I know we do. Slime fluid, oh, there's something to fuse, but we don't have another whatever the fuck we need for that. Slime lither, yes. Nineful statue, and warrior helm. Yeah, that's something to get. Pot stand, shark fins, and water shrooms. Can we make a shield out of that? Rank 1 charm is with that. Slime lither gives me... Lither. I keep saying lither. Liver gives me a freaking rank 1 helm. Any rank 2s you can get with slime livers? If we had the gloves you could potentially get. Now we don't have the oil. We do have something, void crystals, a robe, and we need a random ingredient that I don't have. Tough shell and a special type of... that ain't gonna happen. Natural heater, so we can get something of that. Shark fin. Slime liver, a helm, and a helm. We need 10 slime livers. Below me. How about that? Eternal ice, gassy grass. So basically, we can do fuck all.
Save します。
However, we are going to we're not gonna options. We're gonna exit that. And hello, Blue Eyes Mew. You came right while we're transitioning games for a minute. I want to get my voice back for a second. I want to show you guys something I've been working on, actually, for the stream. And this is going to be sort of an announcement thing. Let me see if I can... No, not that. Not that. Let me see if I can window capture. No. I mean, I probably can window capture this, and I might window capture this. Just give it a second to load up here. bear with me, and we will get to Shopkeep. If you're here for Shopkeep, we will get to that and continue the comparison. But as this is also the 1-year anniversary, I want to reveal something I've been working on that will continue into next year and be involved with the stream and have some streams of its own, probably. So, let me wait for the damn thing to load, because it takes a while. And, yeah, this is probably the second big announcement thing that I have for the stream at the moment. Okay, it's kind of loaded. It's like half loaded here. There we go. No, wait. There, no. Yes, there we go. Let me now, give me a minute. Let me see what I can do. What is this window capture, actually? Well, it's now gonna be this, so. In fucking joy. Oh, except that doesn't bring up anything, does it? No, we're gonna have to monitor capture. Okay, so 3DS Max. I've had 3DS Max for a while. 8 years, in fact. So, this isn't really what I'm showing. That's not really what I'm getting at. For those of you who have been around for a good while, you have probably seen me play Skyrim. Let's load up this one. So one of the things I've been doing for the stream, and one of the reasons why I haven't streamed Skyrim in a while, even though it's probably my most requested streamed game that I ever get, is that I've been working on mods for Skyrim. As you can see here, the mod involves doo-doo spears. I'm working to put spears into Skyrim. I understand that spears already exist in Skyrim. Let me actually just do this for a second. Let me see if I can. Just put that there. And update that. Hopefully it'll actually let me. Intermission info right now is what we're doing. So as you see, yeah, I have like a mod. This is some of the power attack type stuff right now. It's nothing really. I think this is this? Yeah, power attack backwards. Which if I try to run it, I don't know how it's going to look on monitor capture. It's probably going to look really choppy on monitor capture. But yeah, I've been working with custom animations and getting so that basically every animation with the spear is unique. This is something that once I get a working alpha of this done, I'm going to bring Skyrim back, since again, it is my most requested played game. And do a little interesting things with it. Since most of my viewers here are sadists and like to watch me suffer, I've done some interesting things with mods to make the game increasingly difficult, like Recettear difficult, because everyone loved watching me play Yiz. However, another thing that we'll be doing eventually is probably some, just here and there, some creative streams. Twitch has its creative community stuff, where you can just stream, like, I went on there, I've seen a lot of people doing, like, Photoshop and shit. I might stream the... What the fuck's with your finger there, man? What you got going on there? Is it just curved? The fingers and, like, how the shield stuff, I'll explain this more when I actually do creative streams, because you see the shield isn't actually being, held. That's a whole different problem. And it's not really a problem, it's just dealt with a different file. But, yeah, with, Twitch's introduction of creative, I have about 8 years of experience with 3DS Max. I figure, you know, streaming me, doing some modeling, doing some animation and modding, as it's related to games anyways, which is Twitch's main thing, would be good for the stream, and good for potential people who are just interested in this stuff. Interested in processes that perhaps go into making games. I have been involved in making games before. Granted, it was in high school. Went to a national competition for it, but I mean, it still had the same value. I'm not a noob when it comes to, well, I am, but I'm not completely unfamiliar with the process and how it works, is what I'm getting at. And I figure, you know, with what I have, I could offer something to people who are interested in say 3D modeling, tips and ideas, things to do if you're just getting into it. Because it's daunting as hell if it's your first time opening up 3ds Max or even Blender. I can tell stories about what happened when I opened up Blender for the first time. It was pretty terrifying, to be entirely honest. So, well, that being said, this is kind of the other big main thing. The re-immersion of Skyrim, because people like it, and then doing like some animation stuff and whatnot, modeling and things. It's a good time to have this a chill sort of a thing. And I figured this would be a good little thing to have throughout the year. So we've got the streaming of old games, Throwback Thursday, that kind of a thing. And then we also have this stuff that will eventually happen as well. I have a lot more animations for this done than just one. I just figured, you know, since I have, this one's kind of been my base, actually, the idle animation, which isn't much, it's obviously just an idle animation. But, yeah, I have, I want to say like a third of the animations finished for this particular mod. I want to at least be able, I plan on adding more than just one-handed spears as well. I plan on doing two-handeds and a lot more mod stuff for Skyrim later on. So that will be a thing. It's going to take a while, but once I get a working alpha, once I at least get the one-handed spears in there and working, that's when I'll bring Skyrim back. And that is essentially the announcement, or one of the second and probably last announcement that I had. For that being said, for those who are in no way at all interested in... Actually, I need the monitor capture, don't I? Yeah, I do. I need it for Shopkeep. Thanks, Shopkeep. For those who are not interested at all in that, I apologize for, you know, kind of wasting your time with it. We'll switch back over to the comparison of Recettear and Shopkeep in a second here. I just want to check something. Did it? Yes, it did. Okay, No, I don't think it did, actually. I wanted to make sure... No, it didn't. Yeah, Twitch and Twitter have been apparently, like, throwing down or something. At least mine has, because my Twitter is not linked to my Twitch, or vice versa. Cool. Anyways, let us switch over to Shopkeep then. But yeah, that was the second big announcement that I had. Creative streams, if you're interested in that kind of stuff. Kind of sad, you just barely missed the Recettear section. Recettear's a game that I might come back and stream a little bit. You missed a shit show, man. The first dungeon that I did today, that was me getting shreked. I'm a lot worse at this game while streaming. But you might see some occasional Recettear streams from that time to time. Where the fuck did I put Shopkeep? There it is. Now, as I load Shopkeep, I'm just gonna say, oh yeah, look at that white. You guys like white? White's a cool color, right? I'm just gonna say that I apologize in advance for Shopkeeps. Let me just switch this a bit. I need to cut that out. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Frames, honestly. This is something that I cannot handle, or I have no control over. This is a Shopkeep issue. It's not a me issue. I wish I could do something about it personally, but I just can't. Also, thank you, Shopkeep. Loading is nice. So like with Recettear, I'm not going to start in the very beginning of the game. As where the beginning of the game of Recettear gives you a very nice tutorial and everything. It's kind of long, kind of a big thing. Shopkeep just throws you in there and starts you off really, really damn slow. This is loud as fuck. And once it loads, I'll be able to adjust the audio a little bit. So I'll start you off kind of... Actually, let me move in a bit. Everything is set up properly good. I should probably also unplug my controller, because I don't need it for this game. As far as I'm aware, controllers don't even work with this. Recettear's tutorial also gives some bad advice. Does it? This is the first time that I've played Recettear. Well, not... I mean, I played it a bit before the stream, but I've not, like... I have maybe, like, 10 hours in Recettear. I have, like, 20 hours in this. Again, I apologize for the quality 10 frames a second that you're getting, which, wait a minute, maybe I can actually do something about that. I was averaging 10 to 15 yesterday when I was testing it. I can't do anything about the frames, so if you guys... If it's unbearable to watch the frames, I apologize. That is a negative that I have towards Shopkeep, is it's not very stable. In fact, a lot of it I don't even think is OBS's fault. A lot of it I find to be, yeah, it's not getting any higher than 10 right now. It might as we continue. This happened last night as well. That was averaging about 10, and then it boosted to 15 at complete random. I can't really explain why. In the recent update, they've added a town, which, for all intents and purposes, at the moment is kind of useless. I haven't found a reason for it yet, but usually during this times when you build stuff, put stuff down, that sort of thing, I have already... You know what I just realized? I have the music off. I should at least be able to hear that. Except that there's no music playing, that's cool. There you go. Tier tries to get you to haggle a lot and get as much money as possible out of everyone. It's better... The better bet is to just get a price the customer likes the first time, each time to build up combos of sales for merchant XP. You know, Orzo was here, another viewer, Orzo, he was here telling me about that, like, 104 is a good percent. Doing that also levels the customers to make them bring more money to spend. See, I didn't know that at all. That is... Because I've always been doing exactly what Tier says, like, hit the 125, 130%. Huh. That's really interesting. Okay, so this is something that was added. If you have skill points, you can buy a, like a little megaphone vinyl player that'll let you change the music around for each phase. You gotta do it each time you load the game. It doesn't save, but... Put that for that one. For morning phase, I don't know what I want for morning phase. I'll put that one for morning phase. I'll give you the standard stuff that I usually do. Evening phase, I'm not sure what to do for evening phase. For Carol the Bells, sure. There's our evening phase. Actually, let me up the sound a little bit here. Hopefully that changes for the better. Yeah, I was unaware of that with Recettear, so that's interesting. Also, I'm curious as whether or not you know about Shopkeep, because a lot of people, the whole reason why I'm doing this, is that a lot of people compare Shopkeep and Recettear, since now it's too loud. Jesus Christ. A lot of people compare these two games. In fact, I was reading in the Steam forums, they're like, well, is this like Shopkeep, Recettear's, like, you know, set the standard for shop games, how does this game compare, is it better? And the devs basically said, they're different experiences. Shopkeep was made, or started its development before Recettear was released. So they weren't particularly, at least initially, influenced by Recettear. This is how Recettear and Shopkeep's different as well. You kind of have to wait for customers to come in once you open the store. If you see at the bottom, you have various phases. This is the morning phase, which tends to be the least active, least busy. You actually know nothing about Shopkeep. I know more about Shopkeep than I do Recettear. And I've talked to some of the, a lot of people big in the community. Shopkeep is more of standard. You're in the shop, you sell things, you have a set price. Well, you can set the price. For now, I have it set to 135% of what the item's value is. Which means sometimes these guys will come in here and be like, what the fuck, and just throw your things sky high. last night somebody threw a shield at the point that it hit the fucking ceiling. I'm like, what? So he bought that for 44. Keeping things stocked is good because there's kind of an AI issue where if they're, again, this game's early access. I'm going to say that right now. It's early access. See, look at this dickhead. He comes over, apparently didn't like something, called me a filthy peasant, and just threw things on the floor. The AI with this game's a bit weird, as in, if two people are both going for frost potions, they aren't going for frost potions, exactly. They're going for this location, so if nothing's there, first person gets it, the other person, even though this entire thing's full of frost potions, is just like, well, I'm just gonna piece the fuck out. So it's kind of good to keep this stuff as stocked as possible. So, you also have thieves as well. If somebody steals your stuff, you can basically murder them.
What the?
And this, look at that! Excuse, you want to explain why you just threw that shield to the stratosphere? Where'd it go, actually? He picked up that shield and just launched it out of existence. I really don't know where the fuck it went. Wow.
I'm well as can be. Peasant.
They really don't like these fucking shields. I think prices influence how often they come in here and be like, you're a dick biscuit, and throw your stuff to the freaking moon, but I've yet to find a price that satisfies everyone. Also, rugs here are very important, because these guys apparently, as you can see, like to trek through dust, mud, and semen, and just get your entire store messy as all hell. And you have to clean it because shop appeal is, do you see mine's at 70%? As dirt and dead bodies pile up, the shop appeal goes down, people are less likely to come in and buy stuff. You can click out of the game like I just did, that's cool. You can do it twice too, that's real good. So if you're real fun of clicking outside of the game, there's a little something for you in windowed mode. Honestly, unless you have a need to play in windowed mode, which I do for streaming, I wouldn't recommend it with this game. Currently, because of, oh, there's this healing potion that somebody decided they wanted to throw on the fucking ground. So right now, this game, currently I can't show it with maximum content, because I don't have the skills. You buy skills with skill points. As people buy things, you go up levels, you get skill points. I don't have the ability to craft things yet. Did this fucker just come in here? I'm trying to explain skills, asshole. You can also get an adventurer who you send out on adventures, I guess. You can buy, plants are good, but you have to unlock the ability to actually plant things. How much do dead bodies drop the appeal? I believe it depends on how you kill them, which sounds really sadistic as hell. If you just go up there and shank them, one, you're gonna scare everyone out of your shop. If you zap them, it leaves a skeleton, and that generally lowers the appeal by 2. This becomes a problem, though, because if you don't have, get the fuck back over there. If you don't have this, a grinder, you can't get rid of the skeletons. You need to unlock the grinder to pick the skeletons up and get rid of them. So, it piles up quick. We're in the day phase. We're gonna probably run into like 5 or 6 thieves. Real quick. You can get skills that decrease the amount of times that people try to rob you blind, but honestly, one of the best things to get is just a bot. If you can unlock the engineering stuff, you can put a bot that'll just zap the shit out of them so that you don't have to. I'm curious, I haven't experienced the bots yet in this current update, because they just updated the game on the 22nd. Which kind of caused me to I had to restart my game because they did a major skill update thing. But, oh, that's cool, I can't reach that. Sometimes the clicking and placement is a bit weird. You don't exactly get things exactly where you want them. What the fuck were you doing? You were over there, like, sidling over there, and then you didn't buy anything. Thanks, asshole. Thank you for coming in. I can't wait to get that skill where I charge you for walking into my door. So that you can come in here, scream WTF, and still freaking give me money. You can get a skill that charges them for entering. There you are! If they start running and it isn't closing time, they robbed you. Come here, I want you to... fuck out of here. Give me my boots. Another one! Unfortunately, if the bodies are just in town, even if they're outside of the shop, still lowers your... I just heard somebody cuss, which means they hated one of my things. And yeah, throwing things on the floor, this goes along with the placement issue. They will not pick them up. If it's on the floor, people will not buy it. So it's good to either get a bot that can put things, motherfucker, there's another one. Was it worth it, man? You bought a leather chest piece from me before. Was it worth it, dude? Was it worth it for the boots? See, there they go calling me filthy peasants again. What did you do to these boots? I get a mixture of, you seem like a good person and you're a filthy peasant. Thank you.
I shouldn't have done that.
No, you shouldn't have done that, because now you're about to die.
You filthy peasant.
Where'd he go? I just lost him in the giant crowd. There he is. All that for what you just took? I'm sorry about the baby screaming, man. I live in a house that... Is there another runner? That's just the, look, they're destroying the rugs and bringing in dirt. That's just the sound of the people who I killed, their children crying because Pops got eviscerated for trying to steal boots. And these assholes dropping them on the floor. So yeah, you gotta keep things clean or shop appeal drops. They break your rugs like it's nobody's fucking business. You can also repair things, because these will start breaking. There's a lot of management. Unlike Recettear, this game has more just in-shop management. As for Recettear, you go out, you do... Did you just throw that again? Buddy, who just threw that?
What the f?
Really? Moby Romeo's? Is it worth it? Romeo's the freaking warrior? Going to check out armored boots? Here, take one. I just have to keep him happy with that, because he came in here to check out armored boots and then threw them on the freaking floor. Did somebody just go running? No. I'm getting paranoid about people who run. Look at them. Look at them. Can you guys clean... There are rugs right here. You want to walk on these ones, man? And not track your pig manure into my store, please? Thank you. Look, who threw the swords on the ground? This isn't even like... Somebody just called me a filthy peasant again. I want to shank them every time they do it, but it's bad for business. Of course, then again, having swords on the ground is bad for safety. One of the things that was in Shopkeep before, and I think they've taken it out, were taxes, where basically at the end of each phase, you had to have the money to pay the taxes. And the taxes would get higher depending on like how many items you had. And did you just steal that and burp in my face, dude? You too. We got two people doing that. You want a fireman? Lightning! Thank you. That other one probably got away. Yeah, because my lightning wasn't firing quick enough. Sometimes that happens where the buttons just don't register. And I really, this game's early access. So, expect flaws. Like, you know, your shields being there because some asshole wants to throw them sky high.
What the f?
But yes, for people who compare this game a lot to Recettear, the number one thing I can say is that it's just really a different experience. You don't, currently, which I think they'll put it back in eventually, you don't have to worry about making, like, deaths. You don't have the fairy Yakuza threatening to steal your house and break your kneecaps if you don't get the exact... You want to pick these up, man? If you don't get the exact amount a week to, you know, pay back the Mafia. You're not going to place that at the bottom, are you? Yeah, you're not. That's cool. Sometimes that happens. The placement's weird in this game.
I really don't care much.
I really want to shoot you in the back.
Good day.
I think a lot of this game just involves you being patient and not murdering everyone who walks into your door.
I really don't care much.
Like this, I just put that healing potion back. Son.
Don't care much. Ugh, you filthy peasant.
Oh, you assholes. This is why, hopefully they've fixed the bots. You can get bots that will just do this for you. It costs a lot to keep them fueled and to buy them and to get the skills to actually... Why is there a sword there? Oh my god, my table's breaking. My table is at 52%. You gotta repair that shit.
You seem like a good mate.
What the f?
Did you just throw that in my face, dude? Jesus Christ.
I'm well as can be.
Oh, somebody just stole something. I heard them burp. Thieves like to burp, apparently. I like to let them run a little, you know? Give them the feeling of hope that they've escaped before blasting them in the back.
Care much.
It makes me feel good inside watching their bones fly. Which is something the last time I streamed this, we had a really weird, hilarious glitch where their bones got all stretchy and started taking up like half the screen. Pretty fun thing when you grab them and do like a bone meat spin. Which unfortunately I can't grab them in this update at the moment without I think without the bone grinder, just the regular grinder in general, I can't grab them. Now, I'd also like to point out, as you see my stocks clearly run out in various things, I could
Good day.
order any time, and the order will come through my portal straight from hell, and I can restock things. I've kind of found it best to not do that unless there's something that I haven't looked at, and I probably should look at, like right now. During each phase, okay, frames, please, you get hot items, and they switch each phase. It's good to, like right now, leather gloves are really hot, when I don't think I have any anymore. Leather hoods, I can't even unlock that. Oh, and I've been invited to Don't Give a Heck. That's cool. I've been invited to some really interesting Steam groups of
You
recent.
seem like a good person.
I've seen some really interesting ones too, like
Don't care much.
fat kids are harder to kidnap. I like that one. Or dads who like to smoke the weed. That's another good one. Not even a father, but I'm like, you know what? Why not be a part of that? You want to pick up those gloves? Because they don't look like they're in the right spot. In fact, half my gloves aren't in the right spot, which is probably why no... Okay, well, it doesn't matter now because we're in the build phase. Now, here's an interesting thing. It's kind of cheap, but I feel it's kind of necessary because I can't pick up the bot. You want to sweep that, buddy? Oh, apparently somebody picked up and threw those gloves, too. So yeah, just the initial first day, the game is generally like this, and it just gets more and more advanced as you continue. Coming from the previous update before this one... Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't even notice that. Before, there used to be an adventure, you automatically had the adventure, and you could send him out on adventures. What the fuck is that doing? You could send him out on adventures, and he'd go and bring stuff back or die. I mean, he'd still come back if he died, but you just didn't get shit. You can also, like, spend money to customize how your stuff looks. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't actually add anything to gameplay, it's just an aesthetic. But yeah, you had an adventure, and you also had a cauldron. The cauldron could be used for crafting things, similar to fusion in Recettear. And the adventurer did not scream and cry as they walked by your door, but instead you sent them out to go and get stuff. Unlike Recettear, though, you had no control over them. You can control what they wear and what they take with them, but you couldn't actually control, how they do anything in the quest. You stay here and manage the shop. However, the devs, I've been reading a lot of stuff that they've been talking about, with the new city and stuff that they've added in. Before, you were just in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere. But now you're in the middle of a city. With the city, I think they've been talking about adding, quests and things that can be done. Maybe, going around the city, talking to people. Again, kinda Recettear-like. I think even though they initially had no influence from Recettear, I think they're taking a few hints here and there. Because... Oh, that's ugly. Let me check my skills, by the way. I have 71, so I still can't get some of the stuff I want, which I'm debating on whether or not I want the bone grinder or one of these. Plants are really good, and so is that. Without the bone grinder, though, which you can grind other things in the bone. In fact, you need to for getting materials for crafting. Without the thing, because bodies don't go away per day, and I can't move them at the moment, I'm not sure if that's something that will change with the grinder. Or change, just not at all, if it's an update issue. Basically, you saw that before I had 58 appeal. Now I'm going to go back to a 70 appeal. It just despawns everything that's on the ground. What's on the ground is not persistent through loads. And as cheap as this seems, the fact that I can't move the bodies or do anything with them, it makes it kind of required, because your appeal will get, if you, play this game through 3-4 days, your appeal is going to drop to 20-30% because you just can't do anything with the bodies at all. So, I mean, to get around that, see, now I'm back to 70 appeal. To get around that, you don't have a choice but to, change that. There's just nothing you can do about it. Also, our music went back to default music, but I'll let that stand. And this now has a set thing that people want. Anyways, it's good to initially buy in bulk, and then just not really buy anything afterwards. At least I found this to be the best thing for this size of a shop that I have. I'm gonna buy 15 of those, maybe. Maybe 18. I'm getting 10% off of my thing due to a skill. Usually buy 10 of these. I said 10, not 11. Armored boots. I'll take 12 of them. Armored boots and leather gloves. Basically anything leather and light armor type stuff, I swear sells more than anything else. Even in days when they're not hot items, they sell so damn much. It's almost broken. I mean, maybe that's what the devs intended, but... And also, you can unlock more items. I just want to put that out there. Bro, what are you doing? Wait, this stuff costs? Oh, I was about to say, I didn't notice that's 4, and I was like, that seems weird. You can unlock more items as well. On the skills. Right now, I don't have Tier 1 warrior stuff. I don't even have mages coming to my shop, because it costs so much skill points to get. Same with that. I've got this, so I don't know why it's saying that. Yeah, I have that. 10% discount. I can also upgrade that eventually. This stuff, you'll unlock stuff for druids, stuff for rogues, stuff for mages, more stuff for warriors, that sort of a thing. So, it's stuff that you need to unlock. It requires you to sell a lot to get that stuff, because honestly, the most important thing to start off with, in my opinion, get this stuff so you get more money. Get this and this so things get here faster and you get the discount. Anti-thief. It ain't doing me much right now, but I'm sure it's a little less than what it would be. This honestly wasn't necessary. I just did this for testing purposes to see the music stuff. But unlocking these, shelves, armor racks, floor mats, probably the most damn important thing you're gonna have unless you enjoy sweeping the floor every second. And this stuff, I mean, this is like a cumulative total of over probably 200, so right here, these are where your like first 200 points are generally going into that, so that you have more things, because you can only place armor on armor racks. Hats can only go on hat racks, that sort of business. So, I mean, they've kind of made it a little restrictive with giving you so little things to start with. It makes the game move at a much slower pace, and especially slower than Recettear. This game is much slower than Recettear. Recettear is a game that I feel like you can really get into the dungeons. There's no, like, action parts. Well, there is. You can get attacked by barbarians, but at least in the last update, when I was attacked by barbarians, I'm pretty sure I have infinite HP, so really all that it does is just make your customers run away temporarily. Then you kill the barbarians, and if you're lucky, you get barbarian swords. I mean, it's really just not much more than that, to be entirely honest with you. So, again, it's an early access game. There is still a lot. The devs have been really good with listening to what people's suggestions are, to being pretty supportive here and there. So I think this game's got a lot of potential. I think it's a different playstyle than Recettear, and I'm fine with it being a different playstyle. I don't feel like the devs need to go out of their way to make the game like Recettear, because if you want a game like Recettear, just play Recettear. It's also good to kind of get into an orderly fashion about how you want to set up your shop. Like, I have things that go in a very specific location, because I'm OCD as hell. Like, gloves go over here. I don't know why. I see no intrinsic value of having anything in front of the windows except to make it look like a genuine shop. But it's not like Recettear where people come in because they see the things in the windows, as far as I'm aware. I currently don't believe that the AI is that advanced yet. That's not what I was looking for. This is what I'm looking for. So yeah, we'll do like another day or so of this. The reason why I'm not giving you as much gameplay of this game as I did Recettear is, one, there isn't as much gameplay, honestly. You've kind of seen the gist of it. Of course, there's more, again, because I haven't unlocked everything in this current build. I tried my damnedest to unlock as much as I could, but it's a pretty slow-paced game. Also, you can only build stuff in the build phase. So while customers are coming in, you can't place floor mats, which is really damn annoying. Recettear had some bad AI too, but one of the issues is disguised as a feature. What's the issue then, Blue Eyes? I'm being kind of new to Recettear. I'm only having like 10 hours into it. I'm not entirely certain of what that could be. If it's disguised as a feature, then they've done it damn well, because I haven't noticed too much. I'm trying to think if I've actually run into anything that I was like, the fuck with when it came to Recettear. I'm sure I probably have run into something that had me question things. I mean, the fact that your fairy person probably isn't from a loaning agency at all, that kind of questioned that the minute I ran into the little shyster and was like, you ain't telling me how much the loan is? Nah, I bet you're not legit. You're part of the fucking fairy Yakuza. Also, I'd just like to do this for a second and move my mouse cursor back to the middle there. But yeah, the AI in this game is a bit rudimentary right now. I'm assuming it'll improve, again, early access. The game basically tells you it's in an alpha phase, I believe. Like a second tier alpha phase. So, for what it is, I've got 20 hours into a game that's in an alpha phase. Even if you buy it now, you're still going to enjoy it. It's still a great game. I think tier tells you customers can test the waters by refusing a price they're okay with. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that. Sometimes when people are like, can you get it a little lower? And you're like, no. And they just walk out. And they're like, nah, fuck you then. So, I can see how, God, sorry about that. I didn't mute that. I can see how that could be a little, weird. Again, Tear seems like somebody who just, I don't trust. I just expect her to come in and steal the house away and sell us into slavery. So what happens is, if you hit a certain price range, depending on the customer, there's a random element whether they accept or not, really. Because I found with, like, some people I know, like, the kids, can't get them to really accept anything over, like, 114. However, like, the middle-aged men, like, the young men, generally I can get them at, like, 125. This one woman who I swear is a robot who comes in, I can put her straight to, like, 130, like, the maximum. She'll accept it. Sometimes it can roll deny the first time and accept the next time.
Wonderful, wonderful day.
The fuck? Well, that's gonna throw me off a lot. Also, one of the good things about this game, well, I don't know if it's necessarily a good thing, it's a different thing. Every now and then I don't like to do voice acting. I mean, I like doing voice acting. If you've ever seen me play Trails in the Sky, which we'll do some more of that probably this week as well. I like voice acting. I like, you know, something a little stupid or real weedy every now and then, doing stupid stuff. Yeah, I like doing stupid voices and stuff, but every now and then, like Recettear, today wasn't quite feeling the voices. I didn't really want to get into plot territory, which Recettear has a plot. This game currently doesn't. You're just kind of here opening a store because you want to, apparently, and you don't have to worry too much about debts. There's not really a driving motive to you doing this currently in this build, which is fine. I think the devs are just worrying more about mechanics over anything.
Oh, what a wonderful day.
So, that's a different thing, but every now and then I don't feel like doing the voice acting as much. And today was one of them, and I'm glad I didn't get too much into plot territory of Recettear. So, it's a different thing. If you like more JRPG type games, Recettear is definitely a good way to go. It's got a bit of action JRPG. It's got a bit of, you know, your traditional sort of anime trope sort of JRPG stuff. I mean, the characters are speaking Japanese. I can understand what they're saying, so I speak Japanese well enough to understand at least the basic small little things that they say. At least, you know, that's what I've gotten from my Japanese minor. Should probably, you know, get more out of that before I actually move to Japan and teach, but oops. Yeah, it's just a very different game. I think if you want a real honest comparison of the two games, if you want to literally compare them, Recettear is just a more complete game, which is to be expected because Shopkeep is still early access. So, they're different experiences, one is just more complete. By the robot, I guess you mean Arma. Yes, I do. Who first appears looking into your window? Yes, that is who I am talking about indeed. I'm pretty sure I can, like, get her to the maximum that I could. I feel like almost testing the waters and trying to sell her something for like 10,000 when it's only worth like 200. Just because I feel like she'll accept everything. Honestly, if Recette was actually, you know, a scumbag like me, she would have probably told Arma when they first met, like, you know, this is how shopping works. You buy something and empty your pockets. Everything. You have to pay everything for it. Well, I assume eventually Arma might be a character who you can have as an adventurer.
You seem like a
I mean, we
good
just ran into, what, Nagi? We didn't get her card or anything, but I assume she too is also an adventurer. I'm not sure how I feel about using her. She looks like a swordswoman kind of a person. She has, like, that typical Japanese samurai look to her, even though she's a woman. Though in traditional Japanese culture, women did use weapons as well. They were generally taught how to use naginatas, which might explain her name. Probably not, but they're like long spear-like weapons. Not quite a yuri, but or a yari rather. But, or is it Yuri? I can't remember. I think it's Yari. Which is a traditional Japanese spear, but more like a long-shafted katana, really like spear shaft, but with a katana-type endpoint. And women were generally taught how to use that for the purpose of protecting the home when, say, if their husband was like a samurai or something, when they're off doing things for their master, that sort of a thing. She accepts a pretty high markup. She also has the second highest max wall. Damn. Yeah, so that basically means I need to be price gouging the shit out of her. And I haven't been. You know what? Let's look at what the hot deals are. I can't really do much with the hot deals because I don't have growing. I don't have beats. I can't grow them. Don't have buckle shields. Don't have it unlocked. And don't have golden throwing stars unlocked yet. I don't have throwing stars in general unlocked. How you get let me re-English that sentence. How you get golden throwing stars is you first unlock regular throwing star. I'm so about to knife you, son. Look at what is this? Filthy bastard. You unlock regular throwing stars, and then you craft them with gold. You have to first break down something that has gold in it. Before, you had to break down gold-plated shields to get the gold, and then you could put that in other things, and you would put that along with something else, I think like junk as well. You put them together, and then you have your gold plate or golden throwing stars. Could you not call me a filthy peasant and throw things all over the floor, shithead McGee? That'd be real nice, man.
You seem like a good mate.
Okay, can we place this, please? 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 Thank you. I am a good person. Thank you there, Bart Brindley. I'm sorry that Daniel Butthead's name is Butthead, man. I apologize for your parents having that last name and never changing it. Nagi and Armor are both playable. Nagi uses spears. Well, that seems fitting. Armor is the hardest to unlock, late post-game only. Oh. Oh, I see these guys have completely broken my fucking floor mats again. I don't even know why I have these freaking peripheral floor mats at this point. Nobody's walking on them. You mean what the fuck? Dude, your name is Dima Butthead. Do you really think you're in any position to be talking shit about people? Get the fuck out of here, Butthead. Who has the last name of Butthead? That is not a prestigious family. I see, here's another one who said stuff. Jude Butthead. You're really living up to your family name. The whole family is apparently. Okay, let me get the mouse back into the game so that my... Never mind, my broom still decides it doesn't want to work. Oh, you got a thief! First one of the day. I'll be taking that back, thank you.
You seem like a good mate.
What the f?
God, these fuckers just grabbing my stuff and throwing them all over the place. Like, please. Midday is the only time, really, when you're... Were you planning on stealing something, buddy? Is that what I'm seeing? Where you going? I don't even know what the fuck he tried to steal. Oh, my boots. It's also important to, not miss when you're trying to shoot people. Killing innocents, that's not particularly a good idea. I mean, there aren't guards or anything. Nobody's gonna come and, like, shank you. But, I think it lowers the appeal of the shop even more. Like, by a lot. If you kill some innocent guy. Which, of course, I mean, you could just reset the game again and just have that completely out of the way. But I'm not gonna do that much after, probably at all, honestly, after I get the bone grinder and can grind up skeletons. The only reason why I do it in general right now is just because it's the only way to actually get rid of those bodies, and I think that's kind of a design flaw. It really does make your shop it requires you to get that bone grinder either ASAP or just let people rob you. Can you not throw this on the floor, man? I'm gonna take this fucking potion. I swear to God, I'm gonna just shove it down your throat, Mark Rigatoni.
I really don't care much. Ugh, you filthy peasant.
Man, we really are getting the polite fucking customers today.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful day.
God damn it, do they really have to buy from down there? It's hard to get that one position filled
Like a
in.
good person, you filthy peasant.
I just placed that there. Could you just not throw it on the floor? I'm standing right here. You could hand it to me or something. And I can't seem to pick it back up. Come on. Okay, great. Now it's like stuck in the floor. There we go.
I really don't care much.
You had to pick that one. The freaking hardest thing to place back in is at this point. Right here on this
Seem
shelf.
like a good person.
And they threw this back on the floor. Look at these assholes.
Ugh, you filthy peasant.
Great, someone else is calling me a filthy peasant. You just have a sword, that's safe.
Peasant.
So yeah, get used to this. Apparently nighttime is when all the assholes decide to come.
Ugh, you filthy peasant.
Go rot in a fire, son. I don't even know who you are. You're probably of the
This can be.
unprestigious butthead family. Daytime, again, is usually your most busy activity type thing. Morning is usually the least busy. And apparently nighttime is when you have everyone who wants to call you a filthy peasant. So I guess that's just how this works out. Again, most of the gameplay that you're gonna see, you can unlock more of the store. In fact, this costs 10,000 to do. You can break down that wall. Were you stealing something from me, man? You think that was smart? For a healing potion? Must not have been a good healing potion, because I just one-shotted you. Actually, never mind. They're the best healing potions. Don't worry about them. Maximum the quality. Wonder what the evening phase. Look over there. Wonder when that one is. Leather chests? Oops. I'm sure everyone's just gonna call me a filthy peasant even after I do this. I didn't want that. I want 10. Let's order it anyways. Maybe in the last, like, minute or two, I can get some extra sales on those chests,
Good day.
since they are hot items for the evening phase. Honestly, even if you don't do the hot item stuff, which in the beginning of the game you really can't, honestly, you don't have enough stuff unlocked to get every single hot item thing.
You seem like a good person.
But, even if you don't, like, if you are to try to focus on the hot item stuff, just focus on the midday one over anything. This stuff's probably here, yeah. Speaking of things arriving, I'm kind of waiting for a package from Japan from one of my friends. Apparently my package got to her perfectly fine, but hers hasn't gotten to me yet, and I'm not sure why that's the case. 'Cause they usually only take like 2 weeks to get. If you're gonna send a package to a country in Asia, and at least Japan, it only takes like 2 weeks. But this one, apparently coming from Japan takes long, which doesn't make sense because this isn't the first time that we have sent packages to each other, and hers only took 2 weeks before, so I assume it's just the holiday season that's causing God knows what. That or she put the wrong address and it's stuck in customs.
I'm so well.
Honestly, I'm surprised the last one that she sent got here, because she had this really... If you've ever had freaking, you know, ramen in America, it's alright. You have freaking even the fast food ramen from Japan. Nah, that stuff is amazing. And I'm surprised her last package got here, because it had it in there, and... Okay, it's nighttime, so... You can run off. You're safe. And it was quite good. That stuff is amazing, and I'm surprised it got there, though, to my place, because I think you actually have to pay a tax on certain food. What are these gloves doing? Okay. Apparently those gloves weren't in the right position or something. What was that there? Huh. Huh. Interesting one. Right, we sold one chest piece after I bought them. That's cute. Okay, let's get our order in. I think I'll probably call it here after I get my shop repaired, fully swept up. I didn't even know there was dirt there. These guys track God knows what into the store. Break all of your floor mats because they're assholes. Healing potions. Let's get like 15 of them. Frost resist potions are selling a lot. Take 18 of them, just 9 of those. 8 of these. These things sell a lot. You can upgrade them into like eagle swords and like poison swords, fire swords, things like that as well. Once you get the pots. And here's something, I'm not sure if they've implemented this. I've suggested this to the devs, and a lot of people on the Steam forums at least really agreed with what I was saying. That to have a recipe book along with the cauldron, because you have to figure out what the recipes are. The game doesn't tell you. So you just kind of have to experiment, grind stuff up, which is kind of a waste of money, but money isn't as difficult to get in this game as it is in Recettear. Grind stuff up and just hope that you discover something that works. Or you could have a wiki open, and you kind of need the wiki open to remember like what you basically what you have, what works, what doesn't work. And I basically gave the suggestion to the devs of put a recipe book. Once you discover a okay, mouse please. Once you discover a particular recipe, it automatically gets put in the book, and then you can just click on that recipe from the book. If you have the materials, you can make it. If you don't have the materials, it'll just be like grayed out or something. And I'm not sure how the devs didn't quite respond to it or anything, but a lot of the people... Can we repair this, man? Thank you. A lot of people, quite a few players, were like, yeah, this is a good idea. You should put this in there. And the main reason why I offered is just to streamline it, because how crafting was before, you had to add in each thing individually, even if you knew the recipe, and then you had to kind of just pray that your thing was right if you didn't know the recipe. So it wasn't... Did we get that one? I'm trying to go for that bottom one the most. There we go. Can't like crouch or anything. Oh, also, you can't jump. You what?
Sit, stay.
Oh, they put voices in there for this now. Before you had a giant meme in your knee, so you couldn't jump.
No, you can't do that.
And now they still don't allow jumping, which is the gag thing. You don't need to jump in this game anyways. But I just find it a funny little thing that they have in there. Great, I fucking put that on the wrong thing. Now I can't reach that from here. Placement is still a bit weird sometimes. I mean, it's not always responsive when you click things. And you kind of have to get it in certain areas, like on that shelf. You have to get like pixel perfect for it to actually place stuff. Which is annoying, but I'm sure they'll probably fix that. Or if not, then I'll suggest they fix it, because it does get kind of annoying if you need to restock things fast, especially considering the game's AI and how it works, where they basically don't necessarily go to check out the item. What the fuck just happened outside there? Okay. They don't necessarily come to check out the item, they come to check out the position the item's in. And you could offer them the item, but you offer it to them at like 110% instead of the 135 markup that I've got going on. Okay, can we... Mouse, please? Thank you, mouse. Very good of you to, not suck. Okay, I believe we're good. I believe this is where I will likely just call the stream. It's been 1 year. I really didn't need to have this on monitor capture, did I? It's been 1 year. 1 year streams of the Sturms, of babies crying in the background, though they weren't here the entire year because I'm also at my university for 8 months out of the year. But it's been an entire year, and we've had our up times, we've had our down times. We're kind of going through more of a down time of recent with like viewership, but it's not always about the viewership to me. I generally gauge the success of a stream based on interaction. If, you know, viewers are very interactive, or they like to talk, they, you know, get involved with the stream, then to me, even if you have only 1 or 2 viewers, it's still a successful stream because it shows that those 1 or 2 viewers are interested. We've lost viewership, though mostly due to my sporadic streaming times. I have no set schedule anymore. I tried to keep to a schedule, just my environment stops me from being able to do that. I can't do anything about it, really. But either way, we're still going to be streaming next year and introduce some new things. Throwback Thursday is going to be doing some old streams. That'll start next year, like literally next year. Not this Thursday, but what is this Thursday? Yeah, because this Thursday is still the 31st. So, and I probably won't be streaming on New Year's Eve. But, it'll definitely start. Next year, we'll go for some old games. I'm thinking games like maybe Lords of Magic and Return to Krondor as being the 2 starting ones. And then go from there, maybe some Lords of the Realm and some stuff. I've got plenty of other old games to experiment with. But, that's a thing. Some streams to the creative section of Twitch is a stream is a thing with some of my animation stuff, my modding stuff. I feel like that'll be something that'll happen. It'll be a good time to listen to music and chill, do that sort of a thing. Skyrim will return. That is going to happen probably within a month or so if I can really get this mod underway and finish it. That'll really help me out, and I know a lot of people really came for Skyrim and the absurdity that was that game. But it's been 1 year, and hopefully we'll have another year with even more success. And really, we won't be starting out with as much stupid shit that we had in the beginning when I first started streaming. I'm not as terrible of a streamer as I was back then. So, with that being said, probably we'll do a stream, actually, probably tomorrow I'll do a stream, but again, maybe Thursday I won't, and Friday I might not as well, but tomorrow I might do something. That being said, also thank you, Blue Eyes Mew, you are the 100th follower. That is a congrats. If there ever was one, you are the 100th. Number 100, man. Thank you for the follow. It basically, any support, just being here means a lot, man. Being able to, you know, offer entertainment for people, hopefully. Hopefully it's entertainment and not just me being a shithead talking to myself in a room. But thank you, and thanks to the other people who showed up. Orzo was here. There were some random people who showed up but didn't say anything. Still good to have them here, even if they were only here for a short while. I know some of the regulars, actually pretty much all of the regulars weren't really here. Orzo's kind of a regular, he's a cool dude. But even so, next year we're gonna hopefully get some more stuff, get some more interesting stuff going on. Got a lot of stuff planned, and here's to another good year. If I don't see you or any of the other people who showed up tomorrow, when I probably will stream again, hopefully then you guys will have a great New Year's, and we'll catch you on the flip side of that. Peace. Goat noises, just for old time's sake.